Hello guys, how are you today? Hope you are all fine. Okay, today we are going to be looking at a topic which says multi-screen apps. Last week I introduced the topic to you guys and we did one or two things on the topic. So today we are going to finish it up and I will show you guys some examples of how to create multi-screen apps. But first and foremost, you need to know what a screen means. A screen is just a UI element like anything else in design mode. This is a screen. As you can see here, this is a screen of a phone, okay? And a screen means what? A UI element, just like anything else in design mode. And you remember that I told you that you have two modes in AppLab, the code mode and the design mode. Now this screen, as part of the UI element, is located inside the design toolbox, and all the UI elements are located in the design toolbox. And this screen have properties. It has various properties. Let's take them one after the other. A screen is a UI element that contains other UI elements. This is one of the properties of screen. Is a UI element that contains other UI elements. Now let's look at this screen for example. Inside this screen we have the background image, and the image is also part of a screen. Is also an example of UI element. We have the hello. The hello is what? The hello is a label. And we also have the icon. The icon is what? Is part of what? An image. So that justifies one of the number one property of the screen, which says that a screen is a UI element that contains other UI elements. The second one, only one screen can be visible at a time, which is true. You cannot view two screens at a time. You view one screen at a time. After viewing one screen, you can go over to the other screen to view it. The third one, only elements that belong to a screen will be visible when that screen is active. For example, when you look at this screen, the elements that are on this screen are the elements that are visible for you to view. You cannot view other elements that are on other screens. You can only view the elements that is in that particular screen at that particular point in time. The last one says multiple screens but only one coding workspace. That is, you can have multiple screens, 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on screens, but you can only have one space. So these are the four properties of of a screen. Now let's look at how we can make a new screen. How can you make a new screen? Now there are two ways to add a screen to your app. First, make sure you are in design mode. Let's go back to this place. Like I told you, we have the code mode and the design mode. So before you create your screen, you must switch to the design mode, and this is the design mode. Number one, either choose new screen from the pull down menu at the top of the display area. That is, you come over here, you click this pull down menu, this arrow you see here, it is the pull down menu. When you click it, you can select new screen, and thereby you can make your new screen. And also you can drag and drop a screen UI element from the toolbox. You can go over to the design toolbox and you drag a screen onto the new screen that you want to create. That is, drag and drop screen UI element from the toolbox. So the two ways by which you can make a screen is to do what? You choose a new screen from the pull down menu, or you drag and drop a screen UI element from the toolbox. Okay, now I want you to log in with your username and password to studio.code.org, and you join the session using your class code as you already have it. Now you go to Unit 5, Lesson 2. Unit 5, Lesson 2. That is multi-screen apps. Here we are going to learn how to add a new screen. Now it says, now try it. Add a new screen and a button to the app we have started here. Note, we've created one screen for you, the hello screen. This is the hello screen. You need to add a new screen. The new screen should look like the example shown to the right. That is, it wants us to add a new screen that will look exactly like this. Here are the steps. Add a new screen. Drag out screen from the design toolbox, or choose new screen from the pull down menu at the top of the app display. So you go to design mode as we have here, then you scroll down, you drag out screen from the pull down menu. Okay, now we have the new screen. Now it says set the background color. It doesn't have to be orange like the example. Now let's set the background color. This is our new screen. You go over to properties, you scroll down, you go to background color, you click background color, you scroll down and you change it to orange. You want to do exactly the same thing that they did here. You change it to orange. Okay, now we have this. Another one says add a button. A simple button is fine. You can embellish with an icon if you want. Okay, so here we are going to add a button, go back button. So you come over here and drag the button into the screen. Now you have your button. Okay, so you click on this button, then you change the text on the button to go back. You delete this, you change it to go back. Go back. Now you enlarge it, your size. Okay, and you change your font size. You increase it to 22. 22 is okay. 22 is okay. Now this is screen 1. You can change your screen name. That is, you change the ID of your screen to what we have here. We have the goodbye screen. You delete here the ID and write goodbye screen, goodbye screen. So we've created a new screen called the goodbye screen. You click run and you're finished. So that takes us to lesson 11, which says switching screens with set screen. So here it says add event handlers to the buttons that use set screen to switch to the other screen. The result should be two-screen app which can switch back and forth between the hello and go back screen. See example at right. So what we are supposed to do here is that we are supposed to create this screen, okay, using the set screen. That is, when we click the screen, hello screen, it will take us to the go back screen. We click the go back screen, it will take us back to the hello screen. So the first thing to do, it says add an on-event handler for the smiley face image button to respond to a click. You drag the on-event handler into the workspace, okay. It says you should add this handler for the smiley face. Where is the smiley face? This is the smiley face. You click on this smiley face and you have the ID as smiley face. So you come over here and select the ID smiley face. Smiley face is the element. So when you click this element, what is going to happen? Do it the easy way by inserting the design mode, or just drag an on-event block into the code workspace. We have done this. Add set screen into the event handling function. Okay, they want us to add a set screen into this function here. Okay, so where is our set screen? This is our set screen. We add this set screen into this callback function. Okay, make it switch to the other screen when the smiley face is clicked. That is, when you click the smiley face, this is the smiley face, it will take you to the words to the goodbye screen we created in lesson 10. So here you select what goodbye screen. So when you click the smiley face, it will take you to the words to the goodbye screen. That is, it will call back what goodbye screen. So run, text, and debug. Test to see if the clicking the smiley face switches screens. If it doesn't work, retrace your step and try again. So now let's try this and know whether it will work. You click run. You click on the smiley face. Boom, that's it. So it takes us to the words to the goodbye screen. Okay, now we click on go back, it's still there. So let's add another button, that is another event handler that will make us to go back to the hello screen when we click the go back screen, the go back button. So you come over here, you click the reset button and you drag the on event handler into the workspace. So in this handler, the ID is not going to be the smiley face anymore. The ID is going to be the go back button. So you select go back button, and the ID of go back button, you can find it out from the design mode. You can find it from the design mode goodbye screen. Okay, You click on this, you have button 1. Okay, you select button 1. So when you click button 1, the callback function is going to be what? It's going to be the hello screen. That is, you click button 1, it will take you back to the hello screen. So you come over here and set your screen to hello screen. Hello screen. So now we have two event handlers. The first one, you click the smiley face, it takes you back, takes you to the goodbye screen, and you click button 1, it takes you to the hello screen. That is, we've created two screens this time. Now let's run it and know whether it will work. You click on the smiley face, it takes you to the goodbye screen. You click button 1, it takes you to the hello screen. So that is it. We will stop here. Next class we will continue from where we stopped. Thank you.